Hi Alice, it's Alice, is it?
It is Alice, yes.
How are you doing? Yeah, I'm just ringing up about the Will Cluley training day, is it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's full.
Oh, is it? Are you?
Who's it? Sorry, who's it calling?
My name's Ian Dunn.
Right. The only thing I can do is I can put you in the reserve. I've actually got somebody else, and whether we speak to Will near the time and whether he will go into any extra numbers, but we won't go over 10 anyway.
That's fair enough. I have got a few questions I'd like to ask first, though, if that's all right, before I do book anything.
Carry on, yeah.
Is that all right? Sorry, just
carry on.
It's a bit of money, and obviously I don't. As long as you've got 5 minutes spare.
Go on.
I'm a bit struggling on which one I should enter into, whether it's the novice one or not. I've got a young Cocker Spaniel. She'd be 16 months old, I think, and I think she's pretty well trained as far as I'm concerned. I took her on a shoot at 12 months, and she didn't do anything too bad. But
no.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on which one I should be in. I'm just wondering if you could help me out on that one.
Has she been shot over?
She has been shot over, yeah, by myself. I say shot over. I couldn't hit a band or with a banjo, really.
I would say then, I would say you would be the advance.
Yeah, you would put me in the advance, would you?
Yeah, because your dog's been shot over, so I would. It depends on your group of people, and I've had 2 or 3 people ask the same question, and something similar to yourself. And like novice, you would expect probably babies in there. Do you know what I mean? Anything from 6 months up, really, to 12 months in a way.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. That's how I would look at it. Will probably tell you all that all of you in the advance are trained anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean,
knowing what Will is, but that that's beside the sides, But if you've shot over your dog and it's pretty, you think it's pretty well trained to what you think standard, I would say you need to be in the advance.
Yeah. Is it gonna be Will working our dogs, or do we bring our dogs, or is it just sort of a?
No, you bring your own dogs. I mean, if there isn't a slot to come with your dogs, if COVID allows us, we will do spectators.
Right. Oh, so I could, yeah. Obviously, you have to pay. I expect.
That will be without your dog. But what I can do is I'll put you down if you want me to. Reserve in the advance. Yeah. I'll take your telephone number and everything, and then so then we'll liaise nearer the time or something. Yeah.
Sorry to keep going on with the questions. I'm full of them. Honestly, I want to know as much as I can. I'm trying.
Where are you from?
I'm from Highbridge, so I'm not too far away.
Where's Highbridge?
Burnham-on-Sea, near Weston.
Oh, right. Weston-super-Mare.
Yeah, near that sort of area. Yeah.
Yeah.
So will the day?
Fire your questions away. That's no problem.
Will it be clicker training? Will it be food based? Will it be positive only?
No. He won't do anything like that.
Oh, there will be slight discipline. I don't mind the discipline. I'm not a snowflake or whatever you would call it.
I mean, Will, he doesn't do clicker and he won't do food or anything like that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That was one of my questions. Yeah. So will there be using an e-collar? Do you use an e-collar? I don't.
No.
I've seen Chris.
There would never be a collar used in any of our training.
No, I've seen Chris Upton uses them. I've read about him, and I'm trying to find the right trainer for me, because I think I've seen he uses them.
So what are your thoughts on Chris Upton then?
Well, it's a bit controversial. I've all I can do is read what is available online, sort of thing, and I've watched.
Be careful.
I've watched his YouTube videos with his e-collar, and the dogs seem to get on well with it. But you never know, do you? I see he's got a Patreon. It's £6 a month, but I'm trying to weigh up whether do I go and get one-to-one training with someone. I don't know who yet, or do I pay his £6 a month and watch his videos and with his e-collars and whatnot? What are your thoughts on him? Obviously, you're quite well established trainer.
I mean, I take training. I've never used a collar. If you get your training right in the beginning, you should never have to use it.
Right. Yeah. So
I've never used, and I would never ever tell anybody to use one.
no. So you don't agree with Chris's way. I haven't.
I do all my training. I never touch the dogs or my own training, or if anybody comes in, I do it with leads. You need to see me and to see how I do it. But it's all done with a little lead on the dog. Everything's made black and white. You never touch the dog other than you praise it.
So are you close by? Are you Exeter, is that right? Or somewhere near?
Well, I actually don't live very far from Chris Upton, but I never ever see him. I live on the border of Devon, Cornwall.
Oh, so you're not even too far for me, really. It's not a million miles away.
So I'll tell you what, I mean, you will need to be a member of our club if you come to any of our events.
Right, which club is that? Sorry, I'll write it down.
It's the Duchy Working Gundog Club.
It's the Duchy Working Gundog Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go on to our page, our website page, the forms are all there to download.
Yeah, right. So do you only train clients, or do you take dogs in like residentials?
I don't take dogs in, no.
You don't take. You just do what? You do one-to-ones?
Because I only do it. I don't do it as a business. I do it because I enjoy doing it. And if I won't take people's dogs in because I have my own dogs to train. And if I bring somebody else's in, I have to put priority to them. And it's not what I want, because I compete. I run dogs. I pick up. I do everything with my dogs. So. At the end of the day, that whatever I do purely to help people.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. So obviously, yeah, you've got to make a little bit of money from it because it's your time. I get that. Just
yeah.
So are you are one-to-one, or are you just groups only? I'd be looking for one-to-one ideally.
I do one-to-ones. I usually do groups during the summer. Obviously, it didn't happen last year.
Yeah.
But I do groups starting from April. Hopefully that will happen again.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I do one-to-ones.
What sort of price are your one-to-one? I've got a problem. I've got a Springer and a Cocker, but my Cocker just keeps... I go out to do a little bit of hunting with her, and I don't know if I put her on game too soon or what, but she pulls me right through any cover. It doesn't matter if it's brambles, bracken, she will pull me for miles. And
yes, it's probably, I would say you probably missed out a chunk of your training in the beginning.
Yeah, right.
My prices are £25 an hour.
£25 an hour, yeah. No, that's reasonable. Mm-hmm. That's, a good working man can afford that. That's nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been to see any trainers yet. I've sort of just been doing it on my own.
Sorry?
I haven't seen any trainers yet. I've just been sort of doing it on my own and reading as many books as what I possibly can, really. But I feel like I might have baffled my brain a bit, and then obviously, like you said, I've missed a chunk somewhere because my dog's just clearing off everywhere.
The books are, some of the books are good, and it is a guideline. But the trouble is that the dogs these days is like, if you wanted to come and see me, your first one would be, I'll be assessing you and your dog because every dog's different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, temperament and everything. So, I wouldn't ever give anybody advice over the phone because I don't know your dog and you don't ever give them the wrong advice.
No, I do. No, I appreciate that. No, that's very nice of you. Yeah, thank you very much for your time. So just, you're basically a positive trainer, I guess. In a sense.
I would say I'm a positive trainer, yeah.
Yeah, right, that's all right. I'm just trying to gauge on what I should go to. So, do you want to take my number down and my name, just if there's a space available?
Yeah, I
will
on that? Do. Just a second.
Thank you.
So, sorry, what was your name?
Ian Dunn.
Is that D-U-N-N?
Yeah, D-U-N-N, yeah.
And your telephone number?
My telephone number is 07496...
Yes.
486.
Yes.
001.
Okay. 07496 486 001.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, something you need to know, Ian. I mean, obviously, if you want to join the club, just when you go onto the website, give me a ring, and then I can probably propose you, and I can probably get somebody to second you. I mean, we're quite an active club. We do stuff, quite a lot of stuff, which you can probably see if you go onto our website.
Yeah, so you are sort of looking for new members. It's a bit like the Freemasons, really, isn't it? You have to get proposed, and you have to get a second.
I do also, whether it will interest you or not, but this isn't the club. This is what I run with a shoot. Is we do training days in September and October on game.
Oh, do you? Oh, perfect. Yeah, that'll be brilliant. Yeah.
So that hasn't gone out. Everybody's been offered a place who wants it. That's supported me last year. So they're every day, one day during September and October.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
So if you're interested in that, give me a call and I'll get you put in before it goes like on the worldwide website on Facebook.
Yeah, are they expensive to get in, or is that
85? They're £85.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's, again, it's not madly priced, is it? That's nice.
And what you do is you'll get 2 runs with your dog in the morning. It's run like a trial.
Yeah.
You run in 2s, in pairs. You get, if you want help, I'm there, and also the keeper, Paul Boyer. He's there to help anybody that needs help, or if you've got a dog that's doing something and you want to correct it, we're there to try and help do it.
Yeah.
So that's we do it one day a week during September and October.
Oh, perfect. That is perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time.
So if there's anything else you need to know, just give me a call.
Oh, good, yeah. No, I've got your number now, and obviously I'll save it, and I'll wait.
I mean, going back to the will, clearly, I mean, if whether you get a place, depending on COVID, we might be taking in spectators, which sometimes, that is just as useful if you want to watch. But we don't know at the moment, and it all depends how, what the government come up with near the time, really, on numbers.
Yeah, is that going to be run like will it be run like a scurry, or will it just be an all-out training day?
Will be the trainer on the day. He will probably take everybody individually and ask you what if you've got any problems with your dogs, or he will just run through everything. Yeah,
and obviously he is, because I don't know whether it would be next year or maybe the year after. I'm hoping to sort of enter a trial, and just for my own doing, really. I'm not going in there to be a champion or anything, but I'm pretty competitive. I'd like to win. Obviously, everybody wants to win, don't they?
What I'd advise you to do is to enter a test. So you get the idea of tests are run on dummies, but they are run on a little bit on the same lines, obviously, but not on live game.
Yeah.
But, again, if you are a member of our club, we hold a novice test and an open test during the summer. So that's at Exeter.
Yeah. Right.
So, that's kind of a stepping stone up to a trial, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, just like a little bit of a taster, and you can see if you definitely want it then. Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
And plus the training days that I hold, on game, that also gives you a yardstick to where you are really with your training with your dog.
Yeah. I am. You can tell I am pretty green to it. I'm a bit of a greenhorn in the sense of shooting.
Sorry, if you don't ask, you don't know.
This is it. Yeah, I like people that I can talk to, like yourself, and I can ask questions. I might have bored you to death, to be honest. I hope I haven't, but I've tried to.
Fine, I don't mind.
I've tried to ask as many questions. It's nice to find somebody who's keen and is willing to help me out. Really.
Yeah.
It's good, yeah. Thank you very much for that.
That's all right. But say anything else, just go onto our website, have a look, and just if you do want to be, because if you do come to this event, Will Clooney's event, you will have to be a member.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't.
Where did you see it on Facebook?
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook. Yeah, one of my friends actually messaged it to me on Messenger, he screenshotted it and sent it to me, and then he said that might be good for you. Yeah. Because he's got less than 24 hours, it was gone. I can't believe it, really. Yeah, they sell out quick. He sent it to me and he said, look, that might be good for you, because he's got some amazing dogs, absolutely amazing dogs.
Yes, he has. Yeah.
So
Will's done really well.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's a real ambassador for the sport.
Mhm.
Definitely. Yeah, but no, thank you very much for that.
You're on Facebook, are you?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yeah.
If you want to request a friend, and then you'll be able to see what we're doing then as well.
All right. Yeah, I'll get on that, and I'll do that when I get back home from work. I'm just at work currently.
That's all right.
No.
Okay.
Thank you for that, love.
That's all right. Any questions? Just give us a call.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hello.
Hello, Alice. It's Chris Upton.
Oh, hi. All right, Chris.
Yeah. Is there any availability for the Will Clooney Day, please?
Oh, I'm really sorry. They're all gone.
Are they?
I've got people on reserve. I can put you down on reserve list, Chris.
How much? Are they having spectators?
Well, that depends on COVID.
Yeah, right. So what's if you are having spectators, how much is that going to cost?
We haven't actually decided yet.
Right. And what is Will going to be covering? Do you know?
Pardon?
What is Will going to be covering?
Your guess is as good as me, really. It will be depending on the standard of the novice dogs in the morning and the standard of the advanced dogs in the afternoon.
Because remember, you came to a training seminar I did for the Duchy, didn't you?
Yes.
Remember that, yeah?
Yeah.
And I covered showing some of my dogs. Is that the sort of thing?
Well, the people will be taking their dogs, so I'm assuming, like, because I've had Ian before and I've had Aubrey.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll adequate whatever the people are the day.
But you've had your dogs trained by Ian and Audrey, haven't you?
Not Aubrey, no.
You haven't had your dogs trained by Audrey?
No.
Oh, just Ian. Sorry, I thought you and Aubrey used to train your dogs for you.
No.
Oh, right. What about what is he going to be using discipline or not?
No idea. I don't know, Chris. It will be however. I wouldn't have thought. I don't know how Will do it. I've got no idea.
Yeah, but what's the club policy? Because if it's a Duchy club and I came down and did a training seminar for you, and you've had Ian there. At this point, I have edited this conversation to protect an A-panel judge that used a correction on a dog at a training seminar that Alice had organised, and it was reported to the Cornwall Field Trial Society at the time. I've protected the A-panel's name because this isn't his fight, but in this conversation I brought it up. We were talking about discipline, and I brought it up because I feel that we need to be open and honest the way we train dogs, and transparent. About that, and you know what happened with the committee with poor old what's his name again, down for Cornwall. I won't mention his name, but what I'm saying to you, Alice, is are you going to be talking about discipline and not talking about discipline? Eh?
Say that again. Sorry.
And there was a complaint that went in to the Cornwall Field Trial Society about it because a guy got done for giving his dog discipline at the test, and you said you weren't going to take it any further, and then you did. I felt really sorry for that guy. So what I was asking is there going to be discipline? Is he going to be talking about discipline? Because we both know that he uses discipline. Or don't you know how he trains?
I've been on a training day at Will's a couple or 3 years ago, and he never ever used any discipline like that.
Right, so he doesn't use discipline?
Not when I've been there, no.
Right, and you don't use discipline either?
Me?
You?
Why are you asking that?
Because you're a trainer, aren't you?
I am a trainer.
Yeah. Are you a professional trainer?
Not a professional trainer. I train for enjoy training. It's not a I train for that. I look at it.
Yeah, right, okay, so you seem to be very reserved, because if you're actually in charge of the training classes at the Duchy and people ask you questions, and my name comes up, and you say, just be careful about Chris Upton. You didn't tell them that you trained with me before, and you've been to training seminars at the Duchy Club and come to watch me train. And
I don't know. You rang up to book information on Will Cluley.
No, I'm asking about training day. I want to come along to the training day. At the end of the day, your number's on here. It's not that I phoned you out the blue.
No.
I've spoke to a number of people. I'm asking a number of simple questions. When I did the training day, the seminar for the Duchy Club, I didn't charge them, Alice.
No, I mean that is not, that was then, not now, is it, Chris?
Oh, so in them days people didn't charge. These days everybody charges.
Well, we got to charge. We can't. People charge us to come to do the training day, so we have to charge to recoup our money. Right.
So recouping the money. One thing about expenses, I'm not being funny here. We wouldn't have to have this discussion if I'd not heard a conversation that you've had with someone today about me.
What conversation is that?
A conversation you had with someone about me today, Alice. You'll know exactly what conversation it is.
You tell me what they've said, and I'll tell you what I said.
I've listened to the conversation.
Somebody asked me if I knew you. I said yes, and they said, I know how you train. I said I have no idea on your training at all.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You said be careful.
You said be careful, and he said why?
Look, Chris, I think we best just finish this conversation, because you're not interested in Will Cluley at one bit.
I am interested in Will Cluley. I'm interested in the aspect of what the club's policy is about training dogs.
Are you a member of our club?
Yes, I'm a member of your club.
Are you? Yeah, that's fine.
What's the problem, Alice? I thought you were doing this for the club.
I am, but you're making issues here. You've gone off the rail. You've booked up. You've rung up to say it's a place for Will Cluley.
Alice, remember when all the shit hit the fan with the politics with the Cornwall Club, and you were on there and you saw it and you did nothing? Did you or did you not come to my gate and apologise to me for not having a bottle for taking on Thurston? Did you or did you not, Alice?
I can't remember, Chris.
You can't remember, Alice?
No, I can't remember.
You can't remember whether you came to my gate with Margaret and apologised and said, I'm sorry, I didn't have the bottle to take... No, you can't remember. I tell you what, Alice, then, I'm going to do a video on you then. We're not going to have a normal chat then. You've asked for this then, Alice, because I'm going to do a video on you and expose you for what you are. We could have organised this over the phone, discussed it, and moved on. Right, you didn't say to the person you were speaking to that I used to train with Chris Upton, and I used to go to the training classes down the Cornwall, and I used to go to training seminars. You said, more or less said, what did you say, Sue?
Be careful.
Be careful, you said. What did you mean, Alice?
I don't understand what you mean and what
I have judged for the Duchy Club. I have judged, I've done seminars, I have promoted the Duchy Club to get them field trial status. You are a member of the Duchy Club, and I think it's disgraceful, and I'm going to put an official complaint in against you if you do not apologise to me for your conduct on the phone with that person.
Just answer the question of why did you say be careful?
I asked you because I've had lots of phone calls.
Hang on, listen to my wife.
Alison, Alice, why can't you just answer that? You literally said when the person mentioned my husband, and you said, "Oh, I don't actually say much about it, but be careful." I'd like you to tell me why this person or anybody should be careful about my husband.
Because I've been found not guilty of anything.
Hang on. So can you tell me why you think that people should be careful of my husband?
Until I know who I'm speaking about.
You're speaking to me, Sue.
No, who I spoke to this morning.
Well, I don't know who you spoke to this morning, but you actually mentioned in there, when they mentioned my husband's name, you said, be careful. I'd like you to explain to me why you think that they should be careful. I think I've got absolutely every right to ask that question. Why should they feel careful?
I would rather not comment.
You'd rather not comment? No, that's fair enough. I know he's quite controversial. He does speak his mind. I've seen it.
Can you hear that, Alice?
I've seen a couple of them. I don't tune in every week. But
now, say, do you know who we're on about? Or do you talk to everybody about me?
I don't know who you're talking about, Chris. I'm really sorry.
I just played a recording of it.
I want to know why you would say about my husband, be careful. It's a simple question. It's a simple answer. Because you would know. No, it doesn't matter who you were speaking to, Alice. You would actually say that to anybody. Why would you say, be careful when my husband's name was mentioned? It's a simple question. I'd like a simple, honest answer.
I need to know who
Are you a politician? Because you're actually answering like a politician. It's a simple question. Why would you say be careful?
At this point, this was edited again slightly because another trainer was mentioned, and I don't want that trainer's name mentioned in public, confidentiality. But I have got the original conversation right through.
So you're not even going to ask the question of why you would say to somebody, be careful when my husband's name's mentioned?
I understand why you are, you've run up today asking me if you can have a place on the Will Cooley Day.
Yeah.
I do not have any spaces left. I can put you on to the reserve list. There are 3 people, which I don't know whether you want novice or advanced, it's entirely up to you. I can put you on the list, and if the place comes
Sue, don't worry about it. She's not going to answer you, so just tell her she's got a video coming. That she's asked for it then. She won't answer that question. No problem.
You're literally not going to answer then why you mentioned that be careful when my husband's name was mentioned.
to answer a question of I do not know.
Why would you say it? Why would you say it? You must have a reason why you would say, I'll only say, be careful. Why?
What have I done to you, Alice?
Yeah, what has my husband done to you for you to turn round and go, be careful when his name's mentioned?
Tell you what you said, Alice, to him. You said to him you weren't a professional, you don't do it professionally, but you charge people £25. You are taking money off people. That means you're a professional. Don't lie. If you don't talk to us in a decent manner and tell us here, I am going public with this like I did with Thurston. I will rip you to pieces on the internet in the proper way because you need to be exposed. I will contact the Duchy Club and I will put a complaint in about this because this is disgraceful. Your comments should have been, I don't make comments on other trainers, but to say be careful is disgraceful.
You're going to say why?
Until I know from the person who I'm speaking to, I'm not going to say anything.
So you did not know this person then? He mentioned my husband, and your answer to him was, be careful. Why?
I don't know who.
It doesn't matter who it was. It could have been the Queen. It could have been Boris bloody Prime Minister. You literally, whoever asked it, your answer to that person was, be careful. Why?
Because she's a troublemaker.
Why?
Because she's a troublemaker, Sue. This is what these have done to us.
I have never ever caused you trouble, Chris. You know that.
No, we don't, Alice.
I never would.
Alice, while you were in charge of the Cornwall Club, we never got asked to judge, we never got asked to do a seminar, we never got asked to do anything. Not worried about that, Alice. When you were in charge of the Duchy Club, exactly the same. Everybody else was asking me, and I was judging, except for the Cornwall Club, because they had it in for me. When I got cleared of any wrongdoing, I thought you lot would have let me back in and treated me like a normal human being instead of bitching behind my back like I know what is said about me. This person contacted me and said to me, and they sent me the video recording of what you said, the complete recording. I'm going to play the whole recording up there, Alice, for everyone to see on the internet, and I'm going to take it to the Duchy Club. You said, my wife's heard it, you didn't go into great detail, I appreciate that, but what you said is, be careful. Why?
Hello?
She wants to be in charge of every club.
Hello?
No problem, Sue. Don't worry about it. You play the victim, see?
Is she gone?